Yanu ebibrimbe Yanu ebibrimbe Ozambe Ozambe Ozambe.
Oh, the network. Academics is a given. You will get good tuition if you go to Presec, but the striking contacts that you make anytime you say, by the way, I went to Presec, whether it's in entertainment, in politics, in business, you will find somebody who went to Presec. I had a customer who had an issue and he escalated, wanted to speak to the director. He called me, gave all the reasons why he was so upset, and then I said, I know you. I know you're the president of the Presec alumni and you're an Odadi. He said, oh my goodness, I am an Odadi as well. He just calmed down. Reverend Marquay just calmed down, you know, and we just tracked the acquaintance from there. And it's happened quite a number of times. Every time I've said, I'm an Odadi. It really makes a difference. My name is Patricia Obo Nai. I currently work for Vodafone as the director for fixed business and customer operations. I went to Presec in 91 and I left in 1993. I used to be the technology director, and recently I chose to move into a commercial role to get a feel of what happens in that side of the business as well. So I'm currently taking care of our fixed business, so everything fiber, everything broadband is me, and then I take care of our customers as well. You have to be strong. You have to be assertive, you have to be focused, and you have to understand and love your customers. And I believe I got some of the values as I grew up. Presec really built character in me. Working with the guys in technology came quite easy. I guess it's because of that foundation that I got in Presec. I mean, if you're thrown into something like that, you would have to survive. And if you want to survive, you have to learn to cooperate with your mates. I'll describe Presec in one word as formidable. If you went to Presec, you're going to get good tuition, period. So it only depended on you. If you really wanted to make something out of it, then you would. I mean, I think the teachers gave us the best of times. They were, I think, one of the best in the country you could find. And so getting into Presec was one thing, but experiencing the teachers and the way they delivered the lectures was fantastic. Coming from St. Joseph's, which was an all-girls school, being in the boarding house from Form 1 to 5, and then going to Presec as a day student, a predominantly male school, and then meeting people not just from Presec, but from Wesley Girls, from St. Peter's, St. Augustine's. We had all been socialized differently. And so going to that culture and having to adapt definitely made you a very strong person. I was a science student. I actually offered physics, chemistry, maths, and statistics. Statistics was optional, but I chose to do it because I love maths. So I definitely remember Tyrone. We called him Tyrone. I remember Kote. I remember Pepra for chemistry. And you can never forget Lagbo. You can't go to Presec around my time and forget Lagbo. I remember Mrs. Achampon because of the drama club. And then Apari, I remember Apari so well because the ladies had to cut our hair at a point and we went livid. We never loved that. I remember so clearly that we couldn't eat under the mango tree like the guys when we started. So we had to eat in the new dining hall every time. So they named the place the clubhouse because that's where you find the girls. And then with time we became more confident. We could go and sit amongst them and eat the beans and plantain and stuff. Intercore was also something very different for us. We heard about it, but it wasn't as intensive in St. Joseph's as it was in Accra. So seeing all these screaming, jumping, the bonds that people formed around sports was great. And I think the most striking thing was just the people, the affinity we built around the people, working in groups, having to wake up so early as a day student, get to school by 7. Didn't matter what time you left the school because you were working on projects and with different groups. For me, it was very, very interesting. A lot of the interactions came through the studies because they were very open. We had our classes behind the main school compound, and so we didn't have interactions with the main compound. We had the set form block, and that's where we spent most of the time, and we had to work in study groups to get a lot of work done. So you were compelled to work with them, and they were very nice, actually. Very, very nice. I'm confident that torch is still burning bright. Presec has contributed to the engineer that I am today. It's built a lot of resilience in me, and I think getting the learning, meeting the right people, building competence, the right character, because it's a strong Presbyterian background that you get there, added to what I got in my previous school from a Catholic background. That really, really made a solid combination for me. So the torch is still burning bright. I still have people in my current workplace who are from Presec, who I work closely with. And I try to hold the hand of as many people as I can so that the path that God has blessed me with, I can help others as well. I just want to congratulate Presec and to wish everybody well. I pray that the next 80 years will be an amazing time. We will have a lot more strong people to show our contribution to the nation. Will be stronger and bigger, and we can only get better as other years. So happy anniversary, everyone.